Man. Y'all know Bubbles. She's obviously the sweetest and most precious Powerpuff Girl of them all. Psh, well, not after watching this episode she is. So look, man. It starts off with Townsville in complete shambles. Cause when is it not in complete shambles, right? And it's all because of this nasty looking slug monster. Shoot, homie better close that mouth before someone puts something in it. Hey, watch out. But luckily for us, Buttercup swoops in and starts putting the paws on bro. And I mean, really putting the paws on bro. Okay, he's dead. God dang. Who is she, the spawn of Omni-Man? Well, that'll be Mark. And that nigga is trash. She done turned that nigga into tapioca pudding. But the thing is, it was only a simulation too. Man, that's some crazy virtual reality, ain't it? Oculus got some competition. Anyway, Buttercup finishes her training with ease, as we just saw. But now, it's Bubbles' turn for some action. And nah, bruh. Professor Utonium was disrespectful as heck for this. Cause as soon as Bubbles' cute self flies into the chamber, homie turns the difficulty level from a 9, which Buttercup just did, all the way down to a frickin' 2. My wigga, I know she's nice, but she's nice in other ways too. My girl Bubbles can really hang with the best of them. Okay, let's calm down. She was caught off guard, alright? Chill, y'all. But boy, when I tell y'all the bubble slander just wouldn't stop, like, they about to go to sleep, right? But tell me why Blossom's hidden self makes the professor leave the hall light on for Bubbles. And just look at this girl's face as she's seeing her say this too. She looking at Blossom like,
"They ought to whip your ass right now talking all that mess."
That was a terrible Bubbles impression. Forgive me, y'all. I'm so sorry. So, when the professor leaves, homie, of course, leaves the hall light on for Bubbles. Over here wasting the electric bill for no reason. And hold on. If you look closely, some of the light is shining on Blossom too. She low-key scared the dark as well. Come on now. She was saying it for her own sake. But Bubbles was tired of the complete and utter disrespect coming at her from all 8 angles, deciding to prove that she, in fact, really had that dog in her. So she sneaks into the training room and cranks the danger level all the way to frickin' 11. No Millie Bobby Brown. And I'm just looking at Bubbles like, dang girl, are you sure?
Mission begin!
Alright, my fault. But as soon as she enters the simulation, this girl gets bopped into a building instantly. This junk is about to get wild. Just look at the monster she's fighting. Wait, hold on a sec. What the heck? Cartoon Network, I gotta censor this. This is definitely a female monster. It was literally showing titty meat to kids. What is going on? So she seems to be a little scared at first, but once she flies into the boob monster's mouth, struggling to hold her crooked teeth up, she starts remembering all the disrespectful comments her family made to her prior. And after that, Bubbles starts blacking the frick out, whooping the absolute crap out of all these monsters in the simulation. Like, this junk is so goddamn gory, bro. Look at this. She over here chopping off limbs and piercing niggas' heads with their own horns. She really laid them monsters out. Damn. The nice and sweet Powerpuff Girl we known as Bubbles is long gone. It's Bubbles the Conqueror time now. And so, with that in mind, it's the next morning at school, and I am scared out of my mind, because they are playing Duck Duck Goose, with Blossom's hating self being it. And yet, when she inevitably chooses Bubbles as the goose, dang, she was not playing. I ain't know Duck Duck Goose could even get this intense for real. But Bubbles is just on a hot streak now, because as soon as the Powerpuff hotline rings, she answers that bid with the quickness. And her attitude was at an 11 too. Junk got the mayor quaking in his boots. But this wiggle was calling for the most BS reason, bruh. All because this talking dog, who according to him, can't drive, is holding up traffic. And you know what Bubbles does to get traffic moving again?
Are you?
God dang, Bubbles, not the animal abuse. PETA is definitely not gonna like that one, man. They're gonna be on your head top. Shoot, if Blossom and
Buttercup
ain't stop her, I'm sure that this dog was gonna be put on a t-shirt, trust. Anyway, Bubbles is so pissed off that she decides that, hey, maybe there actually is an I in team, and ultimately goes solo. Shoot, this was such a surprise that even the narrator was shook.
Whoa, sister's doing it for herself.
Why he say it like that? Tom Kenny funny, man. But nah, the citizens of Townsville were really in some deep water, cause Homegirl was going on a complete and utter rampage. It could be the most inoffensive, unassuming crimes being committed. Shoot, these weren't even crimes for real. These were just big no-nos. Stepping on a blade of grass next to a "Don't touch grass" sign? Clipped. Littering? Clipped. Parking in a no park zone? Oh nah, she's just dead. I know y'all heard that crash. Like, look at this jit. Girl thinks she the Batman for real. I told y'all, Townsville is her domain now. She the dictator. Ain't nobody can stop her now. Well, unless you're Mojo Jojo, who kidnaps her with ease somehow. But either way, whatever plan he got cooking up ain't finna go the way that he thinks it will. Trust me. So he zaps the crap out of Bubbles with a laser, trying to make her scream loud enough for her sisters to hear, just so he can trap both of them with this. Yeah, what a genius, am I right? Even Bubbles thought that plan was stupid, over calling him a troglodyte and all. But Mojo's soft self gets very offended and decides to crank up the laser's intensity from a 2 all the way to an 11. But little does his monkey self know, is that racist? Nah, he's a monkey, let me stop. That she's been handing out 11 level fades since, allowing Bubbles to immediately break out of that bitch, instantly whooping the brain meats out of this nigga. Like, oh my leash, bro. She was violating this man. But nah, tell me how in one frame she breaks his helmet, right? But in the other multitude of frames, his helmet is in one piece again. Make it make sense. Anyway, Bubbles the Conqueror lays Mojo out on the floor, like she did to the level 11 monsters previously. Low-key, Mojo gotta leave these little girls alone, cause all he do is get his butt whooped to hell and back every time. Shoot, they weren't originally called the whoop-ass girls for nothing. So when Blossom and Buttercup come barging in to help, they see Mojo on the floor, out like a light. And with them noticing that Bubbles whooped them all by herself, they give Homegirl the props that she's been so desperately craving, which is all she really wanted in the end. Oh nah, you shouldn't have done that, nigga. Cause Bubbles the Conqueror comes back in full force and just starts pimp slapping the IQ out of this man. She was like, didn't I tell yo monkey ass to stop playing with me? Yeah, man, don't mess with Bubbles, please. Cause she may be sweet, but shiz can get real sour just as fast. No Sour Patch Kids.